Be blessed by the divine. Dear friends, 8 things that can disrupt our health and how a Kundalini yogi can overcome these problems. 3 things are natural driven, nature driven. One is the planetary movements, especially the so-called the 7 planets starting from the sun itself, which is considered as one of the magnetic planet that can have a disruptive or a positive or a negative effect in our life, to moon as well. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn and Jupiter are the 7 planets, and the 2 planetary nodes, the so-called the magnetic paths of Rahu and Ketu, the head of the dragon and the tail of the dragon, as the Western astrology is known to call that as. The 7 planet or planetary objects have a significant role in our health directly in our solar system, while there are 27 star constellations that have been identified to have significant impact on our health, and there are 12 zodiac signs from Aries to Pisces. In Indian system, it is called as the Mesham, Rishabham, Midhunam, Kadagam, Simbham, Kanni, Tulam, Vrishchikam, Dhanusam, Magaram, Kumbham, Meenam. So there are 12 zodiac houses, and the magnetic rays from each of the zodiac houses, comprising of hundreds of stars, can have a significant role to play in our health. And this is the first and the foremost natural system that we need to understand. The second one is what we inherited as heredity from our parents. A mother's health during the pregnancy period of us has a significant role to play in our condition, our health, our body, our mind, our success in our life. The third one is the environmental condition, which is partially, of course, man-made as well, because we are tampering with the environment of the world so badly nowadays with the global warming and so on and so forth. So therefore, we need to be aware of the changes in the natural environment that can have a significant role in our body. Now, 5 things that we are controlling it and that we can control it and we need to control, that has a significant role in our health and the harmony and the well-being of our body, are number 1, food. Food has a significant role to play, because if we don't moderate the food in quantity, if we don't eat the right kind of food, we can certainly lead to some kind of a lifestyle diseases, as people begin to call it as nowadays. Now, the second thing is work. Overwork, underwork, both are not good for us. Improper use of our body for work is also not healthy for us. Today, people are beginning to call various diseases that have come into the world, and they're calling it as, what do you call this? Onlineaholism, I believe. Onlineaholics. People who are spending too much time on their mobile phone, YouTube and Facebook and internet and WhatsApp. And that can lead to various problems in the physical being of the body. There are neck pain, the shoulder pains, knee pain, the elbow pain, the wrist pain, finger pain, nervous disorders, and so on and so forth that can happen because of this. So work can significantly play a big role in maintaining health. So food, work and rest. Over rest, under rest, improper rest can lead to diseases. Fourth, a most important thing in my mind is the use of thought force. After all, whatever we have succeeded to do in our lives, whatever we have done in our life is because of our thought force. So moderation and discipline in use of thought force plays a significant role in our health. Last but not the least, that the rishis, the mahans, the gurus have warned us of improper and immoral and even ignoring sexual activities for an adult human being. Now, if we overindulge, underindulge, or therefore ignore it, or improperly indulge in food, work, rest, use of thought force and sex, it can lead to significant problems in our health. So how can a Kundalini yogi control these 8 parameters? There are 4 things that a Kundalini yogi does. First is the physical exercises to regulate the heat, blood, air and life force and magnetic circulation in every cell, in every part of every organ of the body. Second is the Kundalini yoga, where the Kundalini yogi focuses his or her mind over the life force ether energy particles, and therefore the Kundalini Shakti at various chakra from Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Visuddhi, Agna, Sahasrara and later to Dhuryathita levels at these 8th and the 9th chakras, to go to the subtlest levels of the frequency and remain at the subtlest levels of the frequency. Thereby all the actions, all the words, all the deeds, all thoughts can be regulated, moderated, and a discipline can be achieved by a Kundalini yogi. Third thing is constant consciousness and awareness through practice of introspection. Introspection allows us to cleanse our genetic center and achieve salvation. Cleansing of genetic center of the sin imprints, of the pain-giving, hurt-giving, harmful deeds, words and thoughts from our genetic imprint level is achieved through introspection, and only a Kundalini yogi knows how to do that. Fourth, but certainly not the least, is the practice of Kaya Kalpa Yoga. Kaya is body, Kalpa is immortality. Kaya Kalpa Yoga therefore helps you to transmute your sexual energy into spiritual energy in the cerebrospinal area. Now all of these 4 techniques are beautifully taught by able and strong set of faculty of about 15,000 Sky Yoga professors worldwide. I'm only one of them in this whole thing. So feel free to talk to any one of them. You can talk to any other system that you know of. All systems are reasonably good. They have their own strengths, and Sky Yoga system also has its own strength. And I believe personally, after having practiced this for the last about 34 years now, from 1984 to 2018 when I'm making this video, now you can see that I have had quite an amount of benefit and strength coming from, derived from this set of exercises, these set of practices of for my life. And I have seen this helping my children. I have seen this helping my my spouse, my sisters, my relatives, my students, and people who have been what I like to call them as my divine partners in my life, who have been practicing this yoga for many years along with me. All of them have benefited from these Sky Yoga practices. So therefore, if you are interested, I certainly request you to consider reaching out to a Sky Yoga master and learn all the 4 techniques from them and maintain harmony between you and your body, and therefore achieve salvation and self-realization. Be blessed by the divine.